believe we peaked in the 90s. Come on, come on, come on, prove me wrong. Tuck your friendship bracelet back in your shell suit sleeve. Come on back in time with me.
Afidleiken, and hello, it's Vo, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. We woke up before the alarm, well early at 5 o'clock. That's fine, gives us an opportunity to read some more of our book before the cook show. Foraging level 2. As our foraging level goes up, we'll be able to find better and better things that we can use for crafting weapons and crafting things for our base. Yeah, we're getting there. We're bored and hungry, but the boredom should be taken away by the cook show. And we'll grab something from our fridge. Got a healthy supply of food. Hopefully, we've still got plenty of time before the power goes out. We have to rely on our generator. We've stopped putting on weight. We're stuck at 74. We'll have to keep working on that. We want to get up closer to 80. So yeah, we'll keep eating liberally. Some QVC style phone in for the products on the TV. It used to be very popular. Phoning up and ordering rubbish that you'd seen demonstrated on the TV. So we're on to our cook show. We can learn some recipes. We might not have all the ingredients for them, but I'm sure if we persevered we could find the ingredients and make some of the more adventurous things. Usually it's just stews and things and soups that are getting cooked up with ingredients that are starting to go stale. To try and prioritize the food, eat it in the right order. So when the food is going from fresh to stale, we can sort of chop it up and prepare it in another dish. And that overall dish goes back to being fresh again. So we've just got to keep an eye on the condition of our food. So we'll go back up to the neighborhood in the west. Want to try and raid some more of the homes there for their food and their weapons. Disassemble their electronics, maybe some of their furniture. Most importantly, not get bitten. We've got a radio that we're going to take rather than disassemble. Once every hour on the automated broadcast system. It's like an emergency broadcast system that tells you what the weather is going to be like. But it can also give you an indication of when the helicopter is going to come. At the end of the weather report, if it says air activity overhead, then you know that the helicopter is on its way to you. It will be the following morning. Friend in here, patiently waiting for us. Very nice of him. But yeah, we'll get the radio set up when we get back to base and see if it has the emergency broadcast system. Some radios already have the station pre-programmed, but the frequency changes every playthrough, so you need to sort of find it. You can't just rely on a previous playthrough's information. Usually I'm not too concerned about the weather report. It's just around this time you want to start checking for the helicopter. helicopter comes only once, but it's noisy, and all the zombies hear the helicopter and follow it, and the helicopter just wants to hang around the person that it's found. Oh look, a survivor! But they don't realise that they're drawing all the zombies to you. So that's something you've got to contend with. If you're inside when the helicopter first appears, then you'll be okay. You just got to stay inside, stay hidden, and the helicopter won't know where you are. But if you're out and about, and the helicopter spots you, you can hear it overhead, you're done for, and you've got to just keep moving, outrun the helicopter a bit, set off another house alarm. Again, tried to just close the window, hoping that would make some sort of a difference. Not too many zombies brought in. Another car zone. Yeah, precious VHS. Yeah, it's pretty random whether you can find a car zone VHS and get a head start on hot wiring. Again, sometimes it's a good idea to go and raid the video shop if you can't find it in any of the houses. But now this is a pretty blessed playthrough. Finding everything we need to find. Okay, and we've got to take everything out of the containers if we're wanting to disassemble the wooden furniture. Yeah, we're making some progress. Getting more planks and nails and screws and things. That'll help us with our base construction. A lighter for our ciggies, we'll need that. Yeah, so far so good. More than 100 cigarettes, we're cigarette rich. Try to break open this door from this side. There's a zombie trying to break open from the other side. It takes ages. When we come in, we can't see the zombie, like, I thought it was on the other side of the main door. Actually in here. Gets us another level of short blunt. Yeah, we should be saving metal pipes for making chain link fences and stuff, but never mind. Didn't know they were all that required until I wanted to build a chain link fence. Yeah, pretty solid weapons. Better than using up a hammer or something that you need for construction. A lot of different things can be used as weapons. You just develop a preference over time. How they swing, how fast they're swinging, how much damage they're doing. Finding plenty of high-calorie food. That'll help us get to the weight we want to be. Flashlights are more important in build 42 than build 41. It's still quite important to see what's going on. Yeah, we haven't needed any medical supplies yet, that's good. So far so good, you know. Yeah, there's plenty of ways to injure yourself. Broken glass or going through the woods and getting a scratch, you know. Plenty of times where you're not battling zombies where you could pick up an injury. Treating those injuries gets us first aid XP. So we want to be lightly injured so we can get some XP, but not worry that we're actually going to turn into a zombie or anything. Working our way through these houses. That's what it's all about. getting the loot. Yeah, we've got a decent supply of medical stuff. Hopefully all we'll ever need, really. Still working on getting all the skill books that we're going to need. With any skill magazines, comic books, hotties, that sort of thing. We can take the just normal magazines. Not as useful as some of the other things, but yeah, there's no harm in having them. Guess we're taking our time, taking it easy. We don't have to worry too much. Sort of take our time and pick up whatever we want. As I've said before, you can always come back for things. Do we need a second generator? Probably not. Guess we can have a spare if something goes wrong with our one at the base. Or we can take it round to the petrol station and get that connected up. So when the power goes out, we can hook up the petrol station so we can get petrol. Got another level in short blade. That'll help us do a bit more damage with these smaller weapons. So yeah, the power is still good, but when it goes out, we can use the second generator here to power the gas pumps, so then we can get more gas. Still not sure about filling the vehicle directly from the pump, so yeah, we'll use an empty gas can. Got another one in this upturned vehicle. I didn't think there'd be anything in that, but yeah, the boot is still accessible. Gonna take the big water cooler from the police station and find a place to plop that down in the base. In the future we'll be able to build rain collectors, but in the meantime, should the water go out and our sink dry up, we've got a stash of water. Yeah, we're filling up this freezer nicely with sort of long-term stuff that we're not going to need. Pop down our radio. Like I say, we can check on the hour at some point. See when the helicopter's coming, if there's any sign of it. We've got the emergency broadcast system in the radio. That's perfect. As I say, the frequency changes from playthrough to playthrough. But we've got that set up, so at some point we can listen out for the helicopter. Gonna stash some of our spare literature over here. Not deleted, because we might need sort of material for a fire later on. We'll keep it for the meantime, just in case. We're developing a nice healthy supply of planks. Just as I'm dropping them more off, just about 11 o'clock, where we could go and listen to see if the helicopter was coming. The helicopter is here. Bit of a disaster. Ramos knows an army chopper. They might be coming to recruit him. You're back in the army. Like, no, he doesn't want to go back. He's dodging the draft. He can make a getaway. And we essentially want to drive as far away as we can from the base so that the helicopter noise doesn't draw in the zombies. Pull them all to the base. So that's what would happen. It's good for redistributing the zombies around. But yeah, this early on in the playthrough, you don't necessarily need all the zombies you've killed being replaced by other ones. Taking a drive back out towards the trailer park. If they're going to swarm, they can swarm over there, where we're not likely to want to go back to anytime soon. I've got this great idea, maybe I can hop out and hide in one of the trailers close to where we have the TV, so then maybe we can see the 12 o'clock carpentry show. enthusiastic that maybe there won't be too many zombies around here because we've cleared them out before. I am wrong. Yeah, there's still heaps of zombies roundabouts in the surrounding area. Just the noise of the helicopter is drawing them all in. Yeah, definitely too many to hide from. Borderline too many to fight, really. So we're just going to go for a nice long drive around the edge of our kingdom. Drive around the edge of the area that we're intending on clearing. Go past the entrance to the country club. This is more in the surrounding Riverside area. Oh, it's number 8 killed with a car. Yeah, those sort of workman scenes, that's a good place to find a sledgehammer if we didn't already have one. Yeah, big clumps of zombies and things spawning as we drive past. Yeah, we managed to go around to the very edge until we don't hear the helicopter anymore. It's disappeared. I can imagine the commanding officer was in the helicopter. "Damn it, Private Pasta, you get back here!" Ravioli's having none of it. So we take the long way back to the base. But there's heaps of zombies that have been sort of riled up, pulled out of their hiding places. So we need to sort of recommit to establishing a perimeter. Clear out any of the zombies that have come too close to the base, basically. Missed another episode of carpentry. Terrible waste, but never mind. Sure we'll make up for it with lots of furniture disassembly. Make a mistake of breaking the window for this car without having a weapon in my hand. So he decided to use his elbow instead, which understandably was not a great plan. There we go, there's the first injury. First opportunity to use some of this medical supplies, so we're going to disinfect the wound and then get a little bandage on it. That's going to stop him stressing that he's bleeding. Yeah, after all this car better be good. Yeah, blood, sweat and tears. So we do a little tidy up of the inventory where we've been ripping up zombie clothes. Lots of material and stuff. Thankfully this car is good. Almost worth getting the injury. Take it closer to where we're going to need it. Switch back to using the van. To the bigger storage space. Can fit more loot in it. Yeah, not happy with seeing zombies this close to the base. This is not what we want at all. Yeah, we'll have to make sure that they're all dealt with. Don't want to hear any of them at the windows of the base. Well, our sink is still good. The water's still going. Gonna clean up all these pieces of dirty material before putting them away in a pile of tailoring stuff. Doing well at sort of storing everything together. All the booze and the ciggy stuff together, and all of the different materials for the different skills. Yeah, there's plenty more different types of containers we can get for the base. Expand it over time. Move all these things Get them all together, all the kitchen stuff together, all the non-perishable food together. We can add sugar and milk and things into our coffee. Don't think it reduces any more tiredness. It maybe helps with the calories and the happiness. Yeah, it's hard to know all the mechanics. Game doesn't spell everything out for you. Mainly just experience and things that teaches you what not to do. It looks like the TV's on, giving us some lore. If you don't watch the Life and Living channel, you can get reports from the exclusion zone in Louisville and things about how badly the army are doing against the zombies. Yeah, it makes sense they would want to fly out and try and re-recruit Sir Ravioli back into the fight. Yeah, he's having none of it. He's going to be a one-man army. Doesn't need anyone else. Yeah, we're working our way through all these homes in the west neighborhood. More precious VHS. That's what we want. Get as much carpentry XP as we can from the furniture to make up for the fact we missed the carpentry program. Of course, munch all the food. Should be back to putting on weight again. Sleeping tablets, I don't think we're going to need them. It's handy if you mess up and if your sleep schedule goes off. There's another one dispatched by vehicle. It's up to 9. Yeah, you can get a mod which changes your kill count, so it counts all the vehicle deaths and the fire deaths. I don't think that's really worth a mod slot. Not when we can just add on 9 to whatever we've got. Yeah, it's not advisable to be taking out zombies with your vehicle, because at some point the vehicle will break, and then you'll be stuck with loads of zombies around you and having to quickly escape the car and run away, hoping you don't get grabbed, which is not ideal at all. So we raid this place for all its furniture and all its goodies. Load up the van once we get sort of full up. And we're overburdened. Let's make a trip back to the van to dump it all off. Yeah, plenty of frozen food we're getting. And again, we get to explore more places because we're having longer days. More opportunity to go around and get to all the fridges and freezers before the power goes off and all the food goes bad. You've got to balance that desire of getting all the food before it goes bad with all the other things you're trying to progress. Try to get the skill levels up and trying to capture all the TV programs that give you the XP. As well as keeping a healthy supply of weapons. Making sure your weight and your health is okay. Making progress on the longer term stuff like tailoring and electronics by constantly grinding. All of the clothes that are in people's houses are all full condition. There's never any wrecked clothes inside houses, like in the wardrobes and stuff. you know pretty much. If you need clothes, that's the place to go. The clothes shop or in someone's house. That's where you're going to get the best full condition stuff. Yeah, we're just working our way through all these houses. Get as much as we can done before he gets tired. Or we have to head back for the exposure survival program. Yeah, we will want some bookshelves at some point. Once we can pick them up successfully without breaking them. He's starting to get tired. It's only 4:30. It's not great. I suppose all that excitement with the chopper and everything probably took it out of him. Another 29 planks for the pile. Plenty of food to go in the freezer. We're getting everything put away. We've still got the boxes in that back room to contend with. We'll have to find a place for them. More spare literature. Put some of it into this bin and just dump the rest of it on the floor. Like I say, we might want it for making a fire later down the line. Don't want to just delete it when it has a purpose. So he gets a coffee. Dispel his tiredness for a little while. It's a sign you shouldn't really get into any more big fights. Just easygoing, light activities for the rest of the day, really. Do a little reading for a little while. So we'll read our book and have a ciggy before exposure survival comes back on. Making progress, we're about 1/3 of the way through the book. That's the last thing you see on the TV is a debate about pancakes or waffles. It's when the programming ends. I'm sure this is a zombie ordering pancakes. Yeah, some of the adverts and in-game businesses and stuff are amusing. Dean is back. Gonna teach us some more exposure survival tricks. Looks like it's gonna be trapping. Yeah, we can set up traps for rabbits and things. Got the mouse traps for mice and rats and stuff. When you're trying to trap rabbits and stuff, then generally any fresh food will do. They're not so picky like the rodents. We've got our first level in trapping. I think having a higher carpentry level helps you make better traps as well. Yeah, hopefully we won't need that. See how far the food from people's fridges and freezers can take us. When you get into farming, and you've grown heaps and heaps of cabbages, but you're never going to get through them, always take a few out and pop them in traps. Try and exchange them for rabbit meat. Well, that's a medium to long-term thing, as I say. Got plenty of food to keep us going before we have to worry about that. So we're back near the milk and more. In the back of Spiffos and stuff. Tired again after fighting a few zombies. I'm sure we've got vitamins to keep us going. Yeah, that's not ideal. Yeah, you do less damage and you're generally a worse fighter when you're tired. Some vitamins. Take the tiredness edge off. That'll help us dispatch the zombies easier. The helicopter does shake things up a bit. Redistribute the zombies a little. And draw some more in from the woods and the outskirts that you've not been to yet. Yeah, good as long as they're bringing you useful items. Okay, and we're ripping up a lot of their clothes to get that precious thread. Not too concerned about ripped sheets or dirty rags. But the denim and the leather strips, yeah, we'll take that. Hard hat and military boots, useful. Yeah, I'm not fond of this little alley. There's heaps of zombies in the restaurant. They'll all pop out of the windows, making it hard for you. So this is the back of the video store. Sort of sneaky way in through the back, rather than having to fight off all the zombies at the front bit. Depends what's more crowded. Yeah, we're a knife down. We'll switch up. Immediately break our metal pipe. Fall back on old reliable, the machete. Yeah, at this rate we're going to want another one. The machete's not going to last forever. Yeah, we've already repaired the hunting knife, but I might want to do it again. After a while of repairing weapons, the effectiveness goes down. They don't repair all the way anymore. Ideally, we could get a new machete and a new hunting knife to keep us going. So this is the back of the VHS store, where we're going to get all our videos from. Unless it's obvious ones that we've already seen. I'm just going to take everything and then figure it out afterwards. The VHS tapes are pretty light, so we can take a whole bunch of them. If we're obviously taking duplicates, then we can pop them down and only take one. We don't want to take obvious duplicates. There should be heaps in here. Hopefully no zombies. There are some outside. See if they see us. We can duck down. I think that one definitely saw us. Yeah, he's coming in. Yeah, I want to keep a low profile in here. Try and scoop all the videos without being spotted. So we go around and scoop as many things as we can. Got plenty of duplicates. I'm going to sort that out. Fill up these shelves at the back with duplicates. Take only sort of one of each that we need. Alright, heaps of zombies there. We're gonna just go around them. Tired. Yeah, don't want to be fighting 50 zombies. Pretty sure that one saw us. Might have to get rid of him so he doesn't follow us back to the base. Yeah, we've got a couple of stragglers that we can deal with. But that big group over next to the petrol station, yeah, not sure if we want to just leave them there and hope that they don't come over to the base. It's not ideal. Should probably go and deal with them. bit more secure, that they're not going to wander over. There's still some creeping about. So that's the helicopter event. Undoes much of your good work of clearing everything out, because it just shuffles everyone around. So we're back in, safe and sound, tired again. I'm going to put away all of these VHS. Just got the one episode of Carzone 3 times. That's not great. Never mind. Yeah, so we'll go through and put all of the spares into one of the bins. We can't just delete them, because they don't have any sort of secondary purpose. It's not like we can burn them for firewood. It would be super toxic. We put away some of our stuff. Get our hunting knife repaired a little bit. Try and get some condition on it again. You can see the more we repair it, the less effective it is. Got plenty of duct tape for making repairs. But as I say, you're better with a newer condition one. Once you start repairing things over and over again, it's diminishing returns. So we do have a spare one. We'll take that out with us. Be a bit more reliable. Yeah, pretty successful day. Dodged the chopper. Dodged the draft. Army's not suckering him back into anything. So we read until 9:30. He's getting bored and he wants a ciggy. Bandage on his hand is getting dirty. So we'll switch that out if we need to. When he takes it off, everything's fine, healed up. But he's losing weight somehow. Felt like we'd done plenty of munching. But we don't want his weight to go down any. So we'll just get him to eat a whole tub of ice cream. That should get the arrows going the right way again. Gonna watch a TV program. Love this TV program. It's about a kid who's also a lawyer. He has to contend with going to school and being like the top lawyer. He keeps getting called for these super important cases, but he's got like romance going on in school. And he's always having to run away from the girl to go and do his more important job. Yeah, we like this one. Read our book while he's taking it all in. Yeah, somewhere between Father Ted and Doogie Howser. There's another one that's closer to Father Ted that's about a priest who comes to the island and he's handsome and dashing and all the ladies want him, but he's a priest and doesn't know what to do with himself. Yeah, the in-game entertainment is quite good. Yeah, he's got rid of his boredom. Read a decent amount of the book. Get that finished tomorrow, I guess. Hopefully, anyway. So hopefully he's going to survive the night. Come back next time and find out. We'll get his alarm set and we'll get him off to sleep. Come back next time. Join us then. Until then, do take it easy. I'll see you all in the next one.